It was mid-2019 when the first whisper of COVID began to stir in Afghanistan. Soon, the world was talking of nothing else. From teachers and salesmen to doctors and students, everybody was caught in the conversation. The world split in two, those who braced for the virus and those who refused to believe it. During quarantine, every day after breakfast, I would start my day with my dad telling us, "Don't believe in COVID. It's all political. Everything is from God." And my mom would shout from the other side of the house, "Okay, but at least wash your hands 15 times a day and keep a social distance." I was like, oh my God, again. And just not to hear the same monologue again and again, I would just take my book and go to a cozy spot to read. Well, the first week of quarantine felt like a novelty, but soon I found it boring. My work at Election Commission had stopped, and I noticed that, oh shit, I cannot even hang out with my friends. Oh, I miss my friends. I miss my colleagues. I even miss that supervisor who buried me in tasks and scowled at me when I was a minute late. Well, reading alone became tiresome, so I invited a girlfriend to read with me online, joining WhatsApp. So after the first week of giant reading, that tiny spark caught fire. 2 readers became 5, then 10, until we grew into a group of 15 women. We would meet 4 times a week, each session an hour or more. We would talk different type of book, and I took the lead of organizing of the book club. Some books we had at home, some we took from the libraries, and some we were able to download it from Telegram. Most of the books were novel. For example, a novel by Elif Shafak, A Letter to a Child Never Born, about a woman considering to bring a child into a world defined by suffering and injustice. Or a self-help book about a writer designed to awaken readers' inner giant and promote independent thinking. We didn't just read. We talked, we debated, and we shared our lives. We would even swap recipes of what we cooked that day. And we would talk about all kinds of things, such as, hey, you know what? Onion and garlic is very good for your immune system, so eat more. Or, when is the world going to provide us vaccine? When the quarantine ended and the world reopened, we refused to let that connection fade. So we transitioned our book club from the screen to the real world, and eventually partnering with a private university to get a space to read and engage female students. And we grew. Students joined us from different areas. And we would travel from community to community, sharing books, thoughts, and a strong sense of unity. And just to give you an idea of how it worked, a student representative from a particular neighborhood and I would go to a local park where we could meet a group of women. And we would open our conversation with them by asking, tell me one thing that you did during COVID that you haven't done before. They would mostly say, oh, I tried some recipe. It did not turn out like what I saw online, but it was delicious. And some would say, I did some embroidery. Do you want to see the photos? And they would just show me the photo. I was like, oh, they look amazing. Do you know what I was doing? Then I would describe my book club. And I would ask them, what's your favorite book? Some would say, I don't really read. I only help my kids with their homework. And some would say, I never read before. Never before. I would ask them, Would you like to join my book club? A book club? With a puzzled face. Yes, a book club, where women get together, read together, and share their daily activities. There was some interest, and we organized 4 neighborhood groups of 30 women. We would hold a monthly potluck where we could share what we read, our life, and our experience. I remember a woman named Shirin. She was saying when for the first time she went to the bookcase to grab a book, her husband asked her, "Wait, are you reading a book? Why?" I was looking to this woman and I was feeling so proud to see these women turning the pages of the book for the first time in their life. And I was proud of myself as well that I started with one friend. Now I have a group of 30 women. Word was out about our group, and we even got a media team to film us. And one day I received an invitation from Department of Youth and Affairs in Kabul, where there was an event admiring adults for doing good in the community. I remember that the young man got an award for managing trash cans for city cleaning. And another young man got another award for recording mathematics and posting them online for students. There was a lot of shout in the audience. And I heard there saying, "Our next award goes to Storai Manandoi for promoting literacy and connection during lockdown." I was shocked. Did they take my name? Did I misheard? No, I did not. I was honored to receive the award. In August 2021, when Taliban took over the country, our female book club got destroyed over the night. I don't know where are those women today, but that award taught me a lesson that I will never forget. Even in the deepest darkness, a single tiny candle can light 1,000 more until the entire society is bright again. Thank you.